Hey guys, so basically I'm going to be trying to make a video to talk or reach out to some of you guys there who may feel or identify that you are or are on the path to becoming a spiritual healer or a healer in any sense of the word. So I guess in turn for that, the name of this video is going to be Step 1 Realizing You're a Healer, or Step 1 You're a Healer Getting a Start. So this video is pretty much to kind of try to get a foothold for other people out there who might be confused or lost or need a little bit of help, as a lot of people do. I know I have. I've needed a lot of help with stuff recently. It's been like a very interesting path or journey, like researching about all this kind of stuff, learning about it all more, and like what all this stuff kind of means. Maybe even stuff that was there already and I didn't realize. That just makes more sense when you put it in the right light. Okay, so basically here it goes. So basically, first off, like the first step to realizing your gifts or that you're a healer is to find that thing, that spark, that, as another YouTube channel I saw would put it, that's that event in your life, that feeling, that emotion, that thing that connects you to someone or gives you that kind of feeling or urge to help them in a good spiritual healing way, to kind of help them with some sort of repression, maybe physical, maybe mental. You might see someone and you feel their pain physically in a way that you can't explain or comprehend when you see a sad friend, and you look at a sad friend or their eyes and you can't help but want to heal them or help them. So basically, the majority of people that would end up on a video in a title like this most likely do have some form of healing in their self that they're just not realizing or coming into the knowledge of yet. And when it comes down to it, it's that basic urge or instinct to help another person that activates the gene to heal within all of us. So empathy is something a lot of people possess but they don't realize, which is, as I've learned recently through a lot of research and people's help, is a form of healing that many people are gifted with and they don't realize, is the act to physically feel another person's pain as your own, and to have the compassion and the love and the kindness towards another being to feel their problems and let them feel comfortable to let it all out, is the only actual act or thing it takes to awaken someone as a healer within their self. And it's an innate ability that many people possess and they don't realize. One of the key things to unlocking or finding out that you are a healer or what kind of healer you might be is obviously the reflection, because you might be looking back from a point in your life back here, and this is our imaginary point in the middle, and you're sitting here now and you're looking back at a situation. For instance, I look back at a situation where now I look back at situations in high school where I used to walk up to people and they would give me faces that I thought that they were trying to be aggressive to me or this or that, but they might have just been angry, you know what I mean? Because looking back on it now, I can see that the ability to sense or feel someone's emotions is not something that everyone does necessarily possess, but a lot of people innately have within themselves, and they don't realize or comprehend, if that makes sense. So basically, if I'm looking back at a situation in high school where I have met a person and we've just blatantly looked at each other, and I've looked at them and I've thought they've come at me with a forward-fronting aggression because they're just so angry, and I know they're angry because I can feel it, but they just walk straight past me in the end and I don't know why, and I get all emotional and sad and get all these emotions through me, I'm sensing that emotion, it's there, doesn't necessarily say or mean it's towards me in particular or anyone. That's something you've got to learn to be able to grow in the long run. and definitely like things like that will start popping up in your life if you start to look back at specific instances once you've gone and you've looked through other videos and other videos I'm going to make in the long run, because this one is just like a basic step to look at it, look at someone else's shoes, hear someone else saying it beside yourself, just like a, you know, like a kind of like a stepping stone point. So I'm not going to put any actual real content in this, but just like a basic perspective from my personal experiences kind of is what I'm hoping to achieve in this. So if I do, if I don't, negative, non-negative comments back are welcome, because I can just use those to get better. So finding your inner peace and your like inner balance and your inner serenity is always a good place to find when you're on this journey of realizing that you're a healer. And like peace, meditation, reflection, again, is a very important one. Is very good. Like, it's very good to balance out your energies and realize the negative and the positive energies in your life and source back where they are coming from. Like, you might even find it's a specific instance with a specific person in your life has activated this within you, as I've heard or found in many videos before. Yeah, so basically, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs in a path or journey to any kind of enlightenment, whether it's personal, spiritual, you know, maybe you just saw this video and wanted to watch it on coincidental chance. Yeah, there can be a lot of ups and downs. There can be like a lot of negatives and a lot of positives to being a healer or an empath or anyone who's gifted with anything. It can be very difficult. It can be very challenging at times for some people to even be in a room or space around other people with these extra senses that other people don't comprehend or get or realize, because they won't be able to and they can't, because it's just not something that they can do or that they have or that they will be able to understand. But you, physically watching this video, will probably understand what I mean on at least some level. Basically, like, there's not a set standard innately. Like, there's kind of like set processes or things you might realize about yourself, set things that you might have to go through to channel to becoming a healer, but there's no actual set standard for what makes someone into a healer. It's what's inside someone, it's what's inside someone's soul, it's what's inside someone's heart. It's a lot of things about that. Like, there are a lot of good people in the world, there are a lot of bad people in the world. It can all depend. You could be either of them and be a healer. Basically, it's just the urge or the feel to help someone is the only instinct or sign you need to show that you're a natural born healer. The urge or the instinct to help another human being physically within your heart is enough to prove to me, or to probably a lot of people out there, that you have at least got some potential as a spiritual or a physical healer or something like that out there. So I hope this video helps some people, because I know doing a lot of this research and finding out a lot of things and being able to put names to a lot of these crazy clustered emotions and weird face twitches that I thought were always just like face twitches and stuff, it's all very interesting in the long run, and it helped me out a lot. So I hope that I can help someone out with this video. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for watching. Peace.